Yo guys, welcome back to another trade recap. In this video, I'll be going over how I took my first loss on the account and how I blew the other three that I had. On the last video, I talked about how my copy trader wasn't on Friday, and it led me to not blow, but basically take a big win on one account, thinking that I had taken them on the other ones. Then I seen the other ones weren't up, so I know I made a mistake, but I was just revenge trading over leveraging, trying to match up to that first account because the copy trade didn't work, and it ended up almost blowing the accounts. I had like $50 in drawdown, and today I took an L, which led me to take an L on the other ones, which ended up blowing them. But like it is all good. These prop firms are made for that. You're supposed to take payout. I mean, it's best to hold the accounts right, but you're not gonna baby your express accounts. You're gonna be going through, because even if you baby them and you keep them forever, you're gonna end up having to blow them once you get caught up to a live account, because that's how platforms work. Um, so anyways, I was able to secure a pretty big payout with them, and the rest is history, right? Nah, but I do need to work on that. I know it technically wasn't my fault, but it was at the same time. If the copy trader was on, none of this would have happened, but I should have been able to control myself from doing that. So, yeah, now I'll learn and I can get three more evals, which is nothing compared to the what's it called? The return. Um, evals are pretty cheap and you're able to make a pretty significant amount with the payouts. So, is this a return on investment? Good ROI. But let me go over the trades that I took. So coming into gold, I was pretty bullish. I was looking for longs here. On the 15 second, there was an inverse as well as the 30 second, but I never got an entry down here. I was actually looking for a small pullback to continue going higher. And then my draw was this 15-minute up here. I mean, market was pretty bearish, but this inverse led me to think that market was gonna shoot upwards now. And once I seen price pulled back down into that inverse that it made, I mean, it made an inverse and then it created that bullish for belly gap on this 30 second and 15 second, as well as a 1 minute. I pull. Sorry, I was trading micros because the volume was a bit too heavy for my what's it called, for my ideal stop loss. So I did 5 micros. I accidentally entered one here and then I entered the rest of the four. And then I got stopped out on that 15 second. Oh, damn. I'm gonna have to scroll back. It's all good. All right. So you guys can see it a little bit better here. There was an inverse on this 15 second. Boom. I was waiting for this candle right here to drop down a bit lower, or this one. And then this would be my entry right here. And then I would have targeted something over here. I would have probably trailed, maybe got stopped out, stop loss, not stop loss, break even. But um, I waited for price to pull back into this discount area. You could say it's just a unfilled fair value gap, and I thought we were bullish, so I was like, okay, perfect entry, should go longs now. No, it turns out that price continued dumping and it took out this low down here, which led me to think, okay, market is probably gonna stay bearish because recently gold has just been what is it called? I don't know the word, but once it moves in once it moves one way, it doesn't stop until something big happens. So I thought, okay, maybe gold is gonna keep pushing down on all Asia and London and probably shoot up during New York. So that is what made me switch my bias. So I was like, okay, let me take shorts. Took a short here, instantly got stopped out, and then I was like, I'm done trading. I just locked myself out. Took a pretty decent loss. Uh, you guys could call this a big loss, but compared to the last week's profit, doesn't compare to that. So I did risk a bit more now since I do have a bigger buffer. And honestly, this loss doesn't mean anything to me. I mean, it taught me Um, I guess I did learn to maybe be a bit more patient because on that first long that I was trying to go for, I only tapped into it because it came back to that IFVG, but I didn't wait for like a single like bullish candle or anything showing that it was gonna reject all that. I just tapped in when it was falling down. So I I could learn something from that. And then this one, honestly, mm, let me see. Actually, no, I did notice something. I did miss something on that. There was an inverse here. Let me delete this. There was an inverse here on the one. Do you see this bullish? I mean bearish. 1 minute price came up to it. I mean it inversed it, and then it came back down to it. This would have been a good long entry. That is my model. Like that is usually what I do. I wait for inverses and then for pullback into that same inverse. I would have entered long here if I would have been um if I would have kept my bias, you could say. And full TP would have hit right there and then. Looks like gold is still. This was a forward test. I was testing this out right now. Would have played out, but I did not take it because my account was locked out. And I'm gonna continue doing that, locking myself out once I'm at a max. My personal loss limit, I don't want to be um greedy and keep over trading until I'm in profits. I mean that's how you end up blowing your accounts, right? So even though the green days did look good, one red day doesn't what's it called crash me out. Let's continue going with this account. Hopefully I can not hopefully I know I'm gonna be able to maintain this account. I have a pretty good buffer. In order for me to fully blow this account, I have to do something really stupid. I'd have to have like 5 losing days in a row, which I know my model. I know I'm consistent with it. That won't happen. So I'm pretty confident in that. I did blow the other 3 accounts, so I went ahead and I bought 4 combines. That way I have 5. Pretty confident in that. I know that I'll be able to pass them. Even if it's takes like a week to pass them. Uh, it's just all patience, right? Feel like I'm yapping. Once I get to like over everything, like once I finish talking about the whole trade recaps, I just start yapping. So I need to wrap up this video because I always do this. Most of you guys probably click off because I just start saying some random shit. Um, but yeah, I am gonna go ahead and buy 3 alpha accounts and try and pass those. I don't know if I should get the zero or the standard. I'm still looking at it. I'm not sure which ones I want. Um, we have the 50K here, the 100K, but we have the standard plan and the advanced plan, and the zero. I heard pretty good things from all of them, but I still don't know because all of them have like different rules. I wish it was kind of like top. I heard the advanced is kind of like top step, but the 50Ks are a bit expensive, and they still have the activation fee, so I might have to take the risk. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end this video off here. Um, Hopefully somebody caught some longs or shorts on gold tonight. But yeah, guys, all glory to God being uh for me to be able to be trading. It's a blessing. Even if I take a loss, it doesn't matter. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end it off real quick, and I want to say I love you guys. Thank you for all the support recently, and peace out.